Well, we'd had a vision for a number of years to have a program at Year 9 that enabled students to really engage with their learning at a time when many students find school a challenge or are starting to waver a little bit with with what they want to do, and they're a bit uncertain about their education. So that's really central to the design of the building.
So the first thing that we looked at was designing learning spaces around them with classrooms, with breakout spaces, and just looking at the site and how there's a natural form and they start to sort of bend and create some really open thresholds.
It's incredible the way that the layout allows for the flow of learning to happen, where with a program that's designed to be integrated and for students to be able to connect that authentic learning from one lesson to the next, from one subject to the next, to have a building that really clearly reflects that understanding that everything's connected, it all works together, makes that easy for our staff to do and for the students to learn.
As a result of the folding the building essentially into the site, then leaning towards sort of a warehouse shed style architectural form, natural material choice was metal cladding. So in this case, Lysaght panel rib. It's a beautiful product. It's an elegant product, and we had an extensive amount of facade to cover. So therefore, it's a cost-effective solution for a school on a large surface area.
We always approach our architecture, the first thing we look at is the place, is it surrounding, where are we situated. In this instance, we're referencing the red roofs of Warrnambool, and we're using the colour-bond steel Manor Red, so that we are taking the idea of this red roof that you're seeing, but we're applying it in a modern way in a new building.
I'm incredibly proud to be part of a school community that worked so hard to bring to life the heart of a design that wasn't just about a building. It was about a program, it was about our kids, and it was about making sure that kids in regional centres have every opportunity that our city kids also have.
Warrnambool itself has a very wet, cold marine environment, so we needed to find a material that was resilient and cost effective for the large extent of facade this building has. Spandeck was chosen primarily through its seamless nature that allowed a real celebration of the building's form, which wouldn't be lost in visible join lines. So that created a real smooth reading of the facades. Clip block itself was chosen as given its deeper profile, as a more defined roofing element, and I think in this case it's the saturation of the colour-bond Manor Red and the extent of the material which gives the project its beauty.
These systems were well suited to the design because they still aligned with the Australian landscape that it was surrounded by. It's a great cost-effective solution while still achieving that design intent, going with those trapezoidal profiles, and then also the colour-bond steel Manor Red colour also ties in well.
The building has, I would say it's transformed the college. When it opened last year, it really gave a great deal of excitement to the college around the fact that we've been working towards this sort of idea of all being on one site. With two campuses for a long time, two schools that amalgamated, 35 years of having students walking from one campus to the other. And so to finally have the ability to have all of our students and all of our staff located on the one site, and then to have this Year 9 program in a building that really is a mini school within a school, I just think gave the whole entire school community a great deal of pride that Emmanual could achieve something of this sort of level.
We had a lot of fun with everybody collaborating on this project. So we had a strong design team. We've got support from Lysaght and all of our suppliers, just being able to provide technical information and giving us the helping hands and tricks to be able to create all these long expanses with their products.
To have this award behind us is a huge affirmation of the commitment and the work, the investment in our local community. Our alumni rallied behind us and really helped us to make sure that we could bring this dream to life. And to have that award is a great recognition of their dedication, their commitment, and the ongoing, that long-lasting legacy that is regional education